Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the Mystery Box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good afternoon here at the UA Break Room here in Burr Ridge, Illinois. Congratulations, you made it. We're here. And we're ready, aren't we, Rob?
Woohoo! Yes, sir.
That's my producer, Rob Hill. My name is Tim
yeah.
Shaw. We are so cooked and ready to get some boxes opened. Where do we start?
We have a whole lot of greatness for what we got here in the UA
Where do
Live
we
Break
start?
Room, guys. A whole lot of greatness to go. Well, we got ourselves a lovely, lovely Diamond Series to get into, and a kind of a cool tidbit about that, Timothy, which, by the way, happy Sunday to you, my guy.
Happy Sunday.
Always love working with you, my friend.
Absolutely.
Happy to have you back. So we have this neato little thing called a Diamond Series, and we had somebody that had a lot of questions towards the end of the last show, Gregory. He actually has so many questions, Tim, that he just didn't want to have any curiosity when it came to this Diamond break. He bought out every single spot.
He did?
As a first-time buyer. So he initially bought one spot, and then in between the shows, he's like, screw it, whatever.
Thank you, Gregory.
Want to give a huge shout-out to our newbies this weekend. Have you heard about the legend of John Campbell yet?
I have.
John's been awesome.
It's just a myth at this point. He's like the Mothman, but
yeah,
you can fill me in.
He and again, we love all of you guys equally, and I gave all of everybody their shout-outs, everybody from Dan Jobbit to Sean Alexi, who obviously Jill, of course, who's with us every day in between shows. So again, John is an embodiment of how you should play the break room. First time yesterday morning, I'm sure you saw how we did yesterday morning between Chinmay and I.
I sure did.
He was a huge reason for a part of that. So it was his first time playing. He was asking a lot of questions in the break room. He got integrated with the chat right away. Jill, Dan, Rick Pickett, a lot of our regulars that we have here asking a lot of questions. So he struck out on his first 2 series that he played in.
Okay.
Totally normal and understandable. But I kept telling John, dude, do not let that deter you. If you have your eyes on the prize for something, keep attacking it until it's gone.
Keep your chin up.
So what? Exactly. Chin goes straight. You know what he ended up winning for his first break?
Tell me.
How about a Tom Brady lunar offensive?
No,
helmet
he
with that
didn't.
Gorgeous red visor.
Oh!
Next 2 breaks, Kurt Warner STS speed flex, Randy Moss speed flex, and in that last show, he ended up winning himself that James Cook that we were putting away before the show. So now again, you start to get the sweet taste of victory. John was with us last show. He's an awesome guy. Hopefully he's with us here again. But again, this is a message for any new people out there, just like in life. You know, even if you get kicked down the first, time, first 10, first 100 times. Right. If you keep going with persistence, you get an idea, you see what you want to play in. Eventually, your day will come.
Yeah, I remember an old teacher used to say, you're not a failure because you don't succeed. You're a failure because you don't try. Damn
right, yeah. Yeah, you'll never see, again, the classic sports one we like to use, you You miss 1,000 or 100% of the shots, 1,000% of the shots you don't take.
1,000% is the
1,000
is the correct mathematical.
1,000% of the time. You put as many zeros at the end of that shit as you want. So it all makes the same sense. You know, what doesn't make sense is why we don't have more than one pre-fill.
Yeah, that's a little strange, but who knows? Maybe we'll have something by the end of the time I do this dice roll spin. Guys, I'm going to roll the dice here. This is going to determine how many times we randomize your names in said breaks that we open up. Let's go for it. It has to be between 6 and 12. Any guesses out there? 8 from Den.
I'll go with 10 out of 10 because that's how it feels to work with you again.
Aw. Alrighty. Jill's got 9. Hey guys, yeah, he had a stellar start. That's what we're hearing. Thank you, Jill. Thank you guys for welcoming him into. You guys are so kind to all the new people in here.
Yeah, they were all new people once upon a time too.
Absolutely. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. 8 or 9 we're looking for. 8 or 9. How about 6? 6 for the box wheel spin today. New system over here. I believe that's on your side now.
Yeah, it's all on my end over here. So
I feel like I got nothing to occupy my hands with now.
Yeah. Did you produced last night? Correct?
I did. Yeah.
How'd you like the new setup?
It was kind of a handful at first, but we got used to it.
Yeah, I like it. You said 6, right?
6, sir.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, let's go over to our Chase wheel spin. Let's see, we got Weekend Warrior, Boomer Bucks, jerseys, of course. Hat trick is gone. Let's take that down. Where's hat trick? You're gone. Multi-sport is still up. QB room is up, and diamonds. All right. 6 series, guys. Let's spin this around. Let's see what we're playing for.
What do we got?
Diamonds. All right. That's the one we do have a pre-fill in, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. What we think about it. All right. So, yeah, Gregory. He's our guy who bought out the entire series there.
Insane stuff. Yeah, he you know what? I'm glad that he noticed this, and he noticed this as a rookie, guys. That Diamond Series, Tim, Derrick Henry, Nick Bosa, James Cook, Randy Moss, Ashton Jensen, Wes Welker, and Chad Johnson. Just greatness across the board. 2 of those, by the way, speed flexes.
Yes. Can't wait for that one. So, Greg, if you're out there, go ahead and show some box numbers there for the Diamond Signal. Box, you know what? I'll put it in there. Gregory. If I don't hear from Gregory, I can always do the wheels, but we like to make sure everybody gets a shot at calling their own future.
Gregory, this is all you, my man. This is a part of the process of being here in the break room. You see the diamond numbers down on the screen, and that's how you're gonna choose your box, my man.
Yes, sir. Those are what's still available. Give it about another 30 seconds here. Rob, 30 seconds. How great was your trip to Mexico? In 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds.
You just wasted 5 seconds.
Came back no longer a single man. Food, great. Drinks, even better. Nearly lost my vision. Hot as shit. Still peeling. Happy to be back here.
That's awesome, man.
On the clock.
I haven't been able to see you, buddy.
Congratulations. Thank you, Brother Bear. I appreciate that. Gregory, which numbers? Awesome question. So you're going to see diamonds. He said 6.
He said 6.
It looks like it's not available on the ticker. So number 6. So you see diamond at the bottom of the screen. Numbers 1, 2, 5, 13 through 15, 18 through 23, or 25 through 30. There's going to be a number on the box that we bring out for you, bud. That number, of course, is obviously a box number in the series, and that's going to be the box we open up for you.
Yes, sir.
So any one of those 6 is not available, like I said.
He's here, though. Let's go ahead and pick one out, buddy.
But Gregory obviously is guaranteed a win.
Number 5?
Number 5, though. I want to talk about our comedy box, yes.
Ooh.
Which, by the way, bobblehead day today.
Really?
I was seeing some, by the way, we have ourselves a staff member who's going there, Don Pellegrini, who was there for bobblehead day today.
Is he going to get you an extra one? Or?
That sly little devil. Don's had a good week. He's got himself Jordan Love on an authentic from a gift. He's going to get himself Murakami. I don't think Don is planning on sharing the wealth.
No, he's kind of a selfish boy, isn't he?
I saw it, kind of putting it lightly. No, we love down here, but man, I saw a line outside of right field. And unlike Wrigley, we have this thing called the parking lot. We have multiple lots there, and dude, I'm talking about like a mile's worth of lines just for the bobblehead. I think it's first 20,000. It's sold out today.
20,000 is more than it's usually about only 10.
Yeah, for bobbleheads and stuff. But yeah, they decided to do just 20,000 because again, mass production. They're probably not going to have any other Mooney items like that for the rest of the year. So I was stuck watching the live feed on the website, so I had to come back to Facebook for the chat. Still figuring this out.
No problemo, dude.
Dude, no worries at all. We're also live on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, X. Everywhere.
Yes.
Everywhere now.
We're dominating the internet. But what do you say, Gregor? We see what you got today in the diamonds.
I'm excited, man. This is a very rare occurrence that a new buyer ends up buying out an entire freaking break. I really hope it pays off for you.
Alrighty. Well, Gregory, I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm gonna say you're gonna like this one. Ooh. Man, you know what? On the all-white, also one of the best wide receivers to ever grace the Minnesota Vikings or a normal NFL team. How about some Randy Moss on the purple visor?
Welcome to the break room,
Gregory. Come on, dude. Ah. Big hit.
Can you believe that?
Do you believe in magic?
Yes.
Congratulations, Gregory.
I do now. Wow, okay, that might be... Gregory, you literally could have argued that was the best remaining helmet in that series. I'm between that, and I'm between Derrick Henry on that speed flex. Regardless, it is bare minimum, Timothy, a top 2 remaining lid, and it's going to Gregory. And again, dude, that is incredible. Again, each break spot at $109. Again, obviously, it's it's probably about $850 without doing this math. But screw it, I'm going to do the math. I want to be exact here. 109 times 8, 872. So 872, that Randy Moss, that's a Winter Warrior 4 we got on that Speed Flex purple visor. I'm going to try to look the same one up, Tim, because I want to let him know what a steal he just got for that Randy Moss.
God, is this gorgeous. He's also saying that he had a feeling. We got a little savant out here.
I was going to say, whoa.
A little Mr. Chloe.
Let me know the next time that you end up going to buy some lottery numbers, my friends.
Yes, congratulations, Gregory.
Wow, that's
big hit.
Welcome to the break room, right?
Yeah, welcome to the break room.
Randy
excellent find in that Diamond Series. Speaking of, that is our Chase wheel spin for today. So Gregory's already gotten himself in at least one of them.
That's right. Yeah. All for that diamond, right?
Absolutely. Let's check out the rest of these diamonds that we got. 109 is the price point. 109 to get into that single. That means 218 to get in the double. And if you can do the math, 436 to get into that quad. Look at these 4 headliners that we still got out there. Derrick freaking Henry on the Baltimore. That's so Raven. Lunar Speed Flex. Nick Bosa on the Rivalry Authentic Black Lid. Very nice.
Scott, buddy, just going to address your question first. Do you mind just typing in your order number and dropping it in the chat for me, Scott? That'll be in the email that you receive for confirmation of your order bought. I do see that you got a spot recently in a jersey and a triple threat quarterback room. Again, just let me know what the order number is. And then for Gregory,
the division was the North.
So Gregory, if you want to just pull back up the break spot. So sure. Gregory, you bought every single spot. So it truthfully did not matter what division that item was going to land in because you bought out all 8. You were going to get a winner no matter what.
Yeah.
Now, when you talk about the tickets, the golden tickets that we have, Tim can explain that when he gets there, if that's what you're referring to. The Diamond Series does not have any golden tickets remaining. The quarterback room, the Boomer Bucks, and the Weekend Warrior all do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, they do. And I'll get to that in just a few minutes here. Let me just finish describing this gorgeous series that we got as our Chase wheel spin. So if we keep getting into this Diamond Series, guys, with these big 6 headliners still left, all of you can be entered into a lottery drawing where we spin the wheel and see who wins UA Bucks back into your account. James Cook on the Rivalry Authentic. Ashton Genty on the Authentic as well, along with Wes Welker and Chad Johnson. Ooh, can you imagine having those 2 as a quarterback?
No, because I have a peewee of an arm, but I'm sure other professional quarterbacks would have liked to. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's
say you're a coach then.
I throw strong with my left than I do my right.
Really?
I am right-handed. Nah, I'm just playing. I actually got a pretty good arm. You're gonna see it on Wednesday, bud. Just saying, old Hunger Games style at the Forge. I'm not letting up. I'm ready. I'm gonna bring it.
We're on the same team.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's the second time you saw me do that in the break room. It's the second time I've done it.
you're like mean mugging me. I didn't do anything.
You know, I'm just trying. This is how I rally the troops.
Yes.
This is how, you better bring that intensity then. Now I'm gonna scream at you from our own sidelines. That's gonna be fun, man. What do we got? You guys got it, by the way. I'm gonna let y'all know the teams on Tuesday, right before we have a company outing. We have a biannual every winter, every summer. This is our first summer one together, much like a lot of people here on staff. So we have Jeff, our fearless leader and general manager here on staff. We have you and me, the unstoppable weekend duo.
Of course.
We got Mighty Mouse. We have Don Pellegrini.
Yes.
We got Robbie Lopez, the newly engaged man, or married man, I should say. I'm the newly engaged man. Yeah. With all of his new wedding superpowers. And then we have Alex. Alex, look at that. The former, my former lover before you on weekend.
Crazy, man.
So that's going to be really, really nice. We got a squad.
I know. I'm wondering if was this a draft or was this randomized? Because
that's 6 first-round picks.
That's 6 first-round picks
right there. That's what that is.
Scott, got you some order numbers there if you want to take a peek at those.
Yeah. So real quick, my bad. Before you go back into that, so Scott, yes, those were both the orders that I just talked about. So let's see what we got going. So I'll address the triple threat one first. So the triple threat single number 6. So I'll drop this in the chat for you, buddy. There are still 6 spots to go, Mr. Edwards, in that single, meaning that 6 spots need to be bought out, and then that break will happen. So no, that has not occurred yet. And then, you eventually got into that jersey single spot number 10. That has not ran either, Scott, but here's the positive thing for you. There are 4 spots left in that, Tim.
Oh, yes.
Which, by the way, $31 a spot, cheapest series to get into. Chances are that's very good that will break during the show.
I agree. All righty, Scott. This is the one you were talking about, the QB room, the triple threat. The one that has 6 left to go in it. Our secondary headliners consist of Bo Nix and Michael freaking Vick on a speed flex. 6 golden tickets still out there. So much room, so many tickets to hit. Speaking of the golden tickets, what are the golden tickets? Well, golden tickets can be found in all sorts of boxes and series around the break room here. What you can do is you can win them, you can redeem them in the locker, and then you can exchange them for a specific one-of-a-kind type of memorabilia that only can be found in the locker. What's in the locker? Well, guess what? It's a secret. You got to be part of the Tier 2 UA SIG Club and have golden tickets to even get in there to see what's in there. But guys, take my word for it. Once you get in there, it's wild.
It's hard to pull out.
I believe the MJ got pulled, right?
Yes, MJ was. Yeah. The pullout method for him was didn't happen immediately, but it eventually did. I think our boy Scotty Deans, after just a tremendous and legendary,
he had a run. He had a run of
tapping into my inner Dikembe Mutombo over here. Rest in peace. But yeah, high roller series that night, Thursday night, that had I think 60 total golden tickets. Man, it was nuts.
Yeah, that is wild. I'd love to be. Well, I don't know. That actually sounds like chaos. So probably more fun to play than work, right? On that one.
I would certainly say so. But for many people, when they play that high roller, the work definitely is worth the reward at the end of the day.
Absolutely, juice is worth the squeeze, is what they say.
Oh, I like that.
Boomer Bucks is the football mixer that I actually really like this one a lot. Still got some golden tickets left in that one. 3 available. 5 spots to go in that double. 158 to get into that one. 79 to get into the single. That's another great series with a great price point too. Gotta love what's still available out here. The Emmitt Smith football. I'm always a big fan of the actual ball. I would love a basketball, a baseball, football, bat, all that stuff. That's my favorite stuff. So to have Emmitt Smith, one of the best to ever do it on a football, I can't wait to see that pulled because that's going to be sitting right next to me the rest of the show. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thompson on the Rivalry Mini. Loved it with the red signatures on the side, outside of this white helmet. 2 of the best to ever do it, obviously. Drew Brees on the Retro Authentic. These retro lids are impeccable. They have impeccable taste. when you get to turn around. They're very, very cool retro lid. Very cool look about them. And obviously, it's Drew Brees. How much more can I talk about him? Bo Jackson on the jersey, along with LaShawn McCoy and Zay Flowers hanging out in the secondary. We still got 3 golden tickets available in that one, so we can hunt that one if we want. 5 to go in that double, like I said earlier. All right, the multi-sport mixer, two headliners left in that one, 4 boxes total. If we close out this single, you got a chance of getting that Deion Sanders baseball. Ooh boy, prime time. Who wouldn't hate this one? He played for the Falcons. I'm sorry, the Braves, yep. And the Yankees. Was he also a Yankee?
The Yankees, the Reds.
The Reds. That's right. Kurt Schilling, also another baseball player that we got down in the secondary. Amazing if we could get him on a bloody sock, but I'm thinking it's probably more of a cap or a jersey.
Boo! Give me that sock.
$50 to get into that single. Another great price point for some legendary items to be pulled. After the mixer, we got the Weekend Warrior. Weekend Warriors, the series that we only have up during. What would you guess? The weekdays? No, the weekend. Of course.
Is that how that works?
Not Fridays. Saturdays, Sundays is when we start the Weekend Warriors, and that means at the end of the show tonight, at the end of the Tonight Show today, Today Show.
Do I have to?
They'll be being taken down.
Do I have to reset your router there?
I think I was short circuiting there, but I'm back.
Take out your batteries.
It was buffering.
What batteries do you take?
D batteries. Another great price point too. $89 to get into that single. 5 left to go.
It's the craziest
thing I've ever said. Mr. Terry Bradshaw on the Funko. Do you think he's ever seen a Funko in his life? Obviously he has. He signed this one, but I was just trying to make an old guy joke.
He did, but I don't think he knew what he was signing. He's like, oh my god, these are some great Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah. That was the troll dolls with the wacky hair. Mike Evans, obviously on the authentic helmet and on the brand new team in San Francisco. Very welcome to him there, I'm sure. Emmitt Smith jersey, and our coach, Mike Ditka.
Coach.
Along with 3 golden tickets left that are hidden throughout the other boxes. Not bad for $875 for a $1,200 to $1,800 helmet for Moss. Not at all, sir. Not at all. Greg, is this going into your PC or is this going on sale here?
Yeah,
both are acceptable. I'm just curious.
Yeah, so it's funny that he was actually doing the research. Again, this guy's smart. Mm-hmm. For a $1,200 to $1,800 helmet for Moss. Yeah, so if you're looking at a lot of basic stuff retail, now here's the thing. A lot of the ones you're looking at retail for that Winter Warrior for Randy Moss does not come with that purple visor. The purple visor is going to add an additional couple $100 to that one, Gregory. But again, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. We have a lot of Minnesota Vikings fans here on staff. Not on staff, but play here in the break room as regulars that I'm sure you can reach out and talk to for sure.
Well, we know one that's on staff, and you are the potential second one now.
I'm gonna I'm circling the water slowly but surely. So
just circling the drain, dog.
I was gonna say, you mean how the Bears season's gonna look? Yeah.
Shut up.
From you guys are gonna pull a Detroit.
Hold on a second. Yeah, no, we're good. Your mic's off. We're good. Jerseys, we were talking about that before. Scott was also in the jerseys. He was mentioning these earlier. Now only 3 left to go in that single. $31 to get into that one, guys. Bo Jackson, Jonathan Taylor, Dick Butkus,
Dickie B,
Ray Lewis. Oh boy, is that Ricky Williams on a 420?
It might be. Yeah.
Holy cow!
It looked good with that midi right there as well. That we got. How about that midi last show, man?
Yeah, how about it, man?
Everyday midi.
He's chilling up there. This joke never gets old. I love the Ricky Williams on a 420. Fred Warner, obviously, Marshall Falk, and Trey Hendrickson, our newest signee.
Yeah, exclusive showing he's going to have if you happen to live in the D.C. Baltimore area. That is something that he's going to be doing for the month of August. So very, very cool. Trey Hendrickson, you guys are gonna see a lot of him, and the Ravens thought that he was the biggest free agent signing that they had. No, he's our biggest free agent signing of the summer.
That's so Raven.
Nice. Let's get it shipped. It will go great with my Tom Brady. Dude,
perfect.
Nice. Gregory, by the way, how did you find us here at UA? Which, by the way, we do not ship on the weekends. Good thing for you, Gregory. You only have to wait a day. That should be able to get shipped out by tomorrow.
Correct. Yeah, Greg, we always like to ask all the new guys that come in here, how'd you find us? Was it through a friend? Did you see it advertised on a social media website? And who's your squad? Who do you like to represent? It's just not just beneficial for us, but your fellow breakers out there as well.
Breaker.
Lot of trades that happen. So a lot of gifts can happen. I think last night we had 5 gifts that went in between a bunch of people around.
Just about, yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. Deshaun Jackson, Maurice Jones-Drew, and Chad Johnson hanging out in the secondaries. So, are we any closer on anything? Let's see.
From what we've had pop in here, just Scotty Edwards was asking about his order, and he's like, you know what, I'm going to double down. And he ended up getting himself another jersey spot. We should be 3 to go there, Timothy.
Yes, we do. 3 to go.
Mr. Chalamet.
All righty. We saw us on Facebook. Very cool. Very cool. Well, you know what? If you like what you see, obviously you're winning some stuff. There's a lot of other things that we can offer you too. I hope you're in the signature club there, Gregory. Easy way to gain points and reach different tier levels. Other things you can do. Refer a friend. You got any buddies that you want to play with? Tell them to come over here. Refer them. Give them your name. First purchase with their if their first purchase is over $100 or more, you and that friend get $50 back in UA credit.
I like that.
How fun is that? I mean, this game is super fun. I mean, but playing with your friends, it's got to be twice as fun.
Twice as fun.
So look into that one, Gregory. Get on our website and see everything you can find in those rewards.
Yeah, for the quick thing about that, refer a friend, guys. Again, you look at the good old Mayan calendar. We have exactly 5 days remaining. That ends up being here in the month of July. Again, Tim just went over the super easy stuff for you folks to get in this. You know, if you're somebody like Gregory, if you're somebody like Scotty Edwards who's joining and playing with us, obviously I was talking about John Campbell coming into the show. Anybody that's new, obviously you don't have to just be new. You can be anybody that has any level of interest. If you're somebody like Greg that says more competition against me, and then I search your site that there's more competition against me. Well, Greg, competition brings out the best in people. If you have any friends or family members, again, this is a super easy way for you to get store credit.
Yes.
And an entry for that Emmitt Smith Authentic as well. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's one of my favorite things. And then we got the ad contest as well.
Yes, we do. We have the ad contest as well. Let me go back to that. You want to just tell them about it? I'm gonna try to find the
good old ad contest. Yeah. Up there in the OBS. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say for the graphic for the ad contest.
Oh no,
you're just scrolling through that. Yeah. So the ad contest. Again, super simple concept for that as well, guys. We got a top 3 finish for what we have here, guys. You got $250. $150 and then $50 for the top 3 places. You send it to marketing@ultimateautographs.com. Again, that's marketing@ultimateautographs.com. Send a 60 to 90 second snippet of anything that you've won here at Ultimate Autographs. Be funny, be creative, be daring. Just, a lot of fun interaction stuff.
Be dialing.
Yes, exactly. So, yeah, pretty simple concepts, and that's marketing@ultimateautographs.com. We do that every month as well. So get that in before the end of July.
Absolutely. All righty, guys. Table is set. Who's coming to eat?
Table is indeed set, my friend.
Wonderful. Looks like the next ones will probably be that multi-sport or a jersey. Getting closer on both of those. Mm-hmm. If we're ratio hunting here, let me do this little fancy fancy feature here. We can sort by best ratios.
Sort it.
Looks like nothing. QB Room and Diamond are under 50%, but everything else is over 50%, which is awesome. Great odds there for you guys to win headlining items. So, what are we thinking, guys? What are we thinking? Diamonds, of course, is our Chase Wheel spin again today. Gregory was the one who bought an entire break, so he's in there. Who wants to give him some company? 109 to get into that single, 218 to get into the double. For the chance to get names such as Derrick Henry, Nick Bosa, James Cook, Ashton Genty, Wes Welker, Chad Johnson. Amazing names out here.
No doubt about it. Some of the best names in the sport, some of the best names of all time. Again, I know the Moss, like you said, just got claimed. But again, for that Diamond Series, that Derrick Henry at Lunar Speed Flex to me, man, that is an absolute no-brainer to go after. Steven and I were talking about how underrated of a career that he's had earlier in the show today. We were crunching some numbers for him to catch Emmitt Smith on the all-time rushing leaderboard.
Really?
He'd have to average about 1,750 yards for the next 3 seasons. He's entering his age 32 year. He's coming off of a year where he ran for a little over 1,500 yards, but the year before he ran for about 1,900.
Yep.
The guy is just an absolute definition of durability. Do you think he has a chance of catching Emmitt Smith at some point?
If you're only giving him another 3 years, he's going to come close. I would, if I, gun to my head, I think I would lean towards no.
I would say the odds are overwhelmingly stacked against him, but I have learned many times in my life never to bet against Derrick Henry. Not facetiously, not literally, because he has cost me some coin when I've taken his unders in years past. But I absolutely love watching Derrick Henry play, and I feel like he's the guy as well, Tim, that I feel like we've come to undervalue and underappreciate as time has gone along. No doubt about it.
It might have come with the team change. It's a lot easier to be a big, bright, shining star in Tennessee than with all the talent you got in Baltimore.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to play with it. Running behind a 2-time MVP in Lamar Jackson. But at the same time, they've kind of gone through, I don't want to say turmoil, but they have gone through a lot of ebbs and flows. Many high expectations. Obviously, you want to breed results. The Ravens, look, they're trying to win their first Super Bowl since the Flacco era. But every single year, kind of like another team in the AFC we can talk about in the Buffalo Bills, they have another running back in this series we can talk about in James Cook.
Oh, yes.
They're two teams that have sky-high expectations seemingly every year. So since we're going to talk about this James Cook on that cold front authentic, if you were a betting man, which you are a little bit, maybe just a little bit, if you had to put a wager on who would make it deeper into this upcoming season between Baltimore and Buffalo, who would you lean?
Oh, boy. Who's gonna have the better record? Who's gonna make it deeper in the playoffs? Is what you mean?
Yeah, just who is gonna win? Yeah, I was gonna say who's gonna win basically? Who's gonna get eliminated?
It feels stupid to not bet on Buffalo, but I feel like they always find a way to shoot themselves in the foot too.
Really?
Just can't get there.
I think there's some kind of they need to find some kind of monkey's paw.
Sure, yeah.
To give them some luck, maybe a little rally monkey behind them. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's part of the reason why they ended up moving on from Sean McDermott. Same thing with Baltimore, with Harbaugh moving on from him.
That's right.
I think, look, the level of success that McDermott and Harbaugh and the cultures they've created, going back to pre-both of those guys, there wasn't, they were fine franchises, big-name franchises, but again, Baltimore hadn't done much since Flacco departed, before Lamar eventually became who Lamar was alongside Harbaugh.
No.
Same thing. One was Buffalo's last run of dominance, or this level of dominance, prior to McDermott being hired with Josh Allen. It goes hand in hand, but you got to give head coaches props for developing these guys as well.
Absolutely, and it goes back to something you always say about how there's a lot of parity right now in the NFL in terms of parallel careers, parallel teams, franchises, kind of walking the same storyline right now. So it will be interesting. Do we know when the first game is they're going to play? That'll be the interesting one.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm so freaking stoked and ready for the season to start.
Dude, I was saying that. I think we're close to 40 games. 40 days away.
I'm so happy. I'm so excited.
So since we're on the topic of it, man.
We're close to the first preseason.
Yeah, I think they reported yesterday. The rookies
April 5th?
Yeah, I think
I'm sorry, August 5th?
For the first game, really?
It's the Cardinals.
Okay, wow.
I think the Panthers are going to it might be
the
Hall
most
of Fame
important game that the Cardinals play all year.
It's the Hall of Fame game. Yeah.
Hall of Fame game. So I kind of want to just stay on the topic here for a second between Baltimore.
Sure. Go ahead.
And Buffalo. But I got to just find this really quick. So I'm just trying to find some nice futures here to talk about for you guys. Again, feel free to chime in here in the chat, guys, and let us know how you guys are feeling at home, Buffalo or Baltimore. Who do you feel more confident in going forward? So the regular season wins, Timothy. The Bills are at -125 to get over 10.5 wins. The Ravens are at -140. So a bet of basically the same price. Who would you feel better about to get 11 plus wins? I would take Baltimore.
I would say Buffalo. Yeah.
Okay. State your case.
I just they consistently can get to 11. I mean, I'm not worried about that. It doesn't. I mean, I would say both, but
so you're saying I should make a parlay?
I'm thinking you should parlay. parlay.
So what you're saying is take the over. Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree. The only reason why I'm saying Baltimore, look, their defense last year was horrendous, bottom of the league defensively. I think that's immediately going to change with Jesse Minter coming in. Obviously, a defensive-minded coach with the Los Angeles Chargers, hence why I think this hire was going this way. You don't really need to do too much tinkering of their offense. What you need is health. Flowers, Henry, Lamar, the base of the offense is still there. It's still going to be competent, even if injuries come and go. As long as Lamar and that guy right there, Derrick Henry, are healthy for the entire year, right. I think you're going to have a base-level top, 12 offense at bare minimum in the league. Okay. Because they probably create the best running attack next to, ironically, Buffalo.
Right. Again, a lot of parity there as well.
Very similar comparisons for both of these AFC teams. So now they're on the topic, by the way. Maybe you can find an item in the room that we can talk about. But I want to get your opinion on this since we're on the topic. If again, guys, feel free to chime in this conversation in the chat as well.
Sure. Moving on that jerseys a little bit too.
Now, 2 to go. Thank you, Den. If you had to take a sleeper team in the NFL this year, a team that might not be garnering a lot of publicity right now, who would you say and why? Keeping an eye on this year.
Just kind of, they're probably they have been developing young talent. I think Carolina's going to take a step forward.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see them adding a couple more wins to their season. Just, it's not going to be astronomical. They're not going to be a playoff team. They might though. They almost with 8 wins, right?
A division win is a division win.
That's right. Okay.
8, 9. But they gave the Rams a good scare in that that wild card.
Yeah. That was a game for sure. I can see them adding a couple more wins and possibly taking the division again and making it back to the playoffs there. So that would be my choice. I think Bryce Young's going to take a good step forward. It's about time. If he doesn't, I think you might not need to start worrying.
Excuse me. Carolina, good pick. I mean, I was big on the Panthers last year. I mean, you obviously know, talking to Ricky all the time, you probably knew his Carolina takes that he had.
Yes.
Kind of looked like I love Ricky, kind of looked like the village idiot there to start the year, but it turned out to be a pretty good take by the end of the year. I know he didn't go as far as he thought they would. Nobody would have, but I mean, them winning the division, that's a huge dub for him.
I'm 99% sure he was only saying that because he wants Bryce Young to be better than Caleb Williams because he hates me as a Bears fan. So he just wants it to be like, you guys messed up. You should have taken Bryce, but buddy, I'm happy with my decision.
Anything that can inspire a take like that, I give him credit for. For me, I've kind of talked about this a few times on air, but I'm kind of curious. I would take this. This is actually a plus money right now. Speaking of an 8 and 9 win team, I am sneakily high on the New York Football Giants. I like the way that they drafted. Arvell Reese ended up falling to them at 5.
Greatest pick of the first round.
Again, some possible injury concerns with him, but again, I would say the most talented defender, him and Ruben Bain, of this class. Again, a guy where we said who did they draft last year, 3rd overall? Abdul Carter, right? And again, he kind of had a little bit of a slow rookie season, but they had the guy who was number 2 in the NFL in sacks last year in Brian Burns, headlining that linebacker core. I think they're going to get much stronger defensively as the base of their team. And the biggest question mark for them, ironically, even though they have their more quote-unquote star-level names, is the offense. Cam Scadaboo, Malik Neighbors coming back from injury this season. Obviously, Jackson Dart in year 2. What is he going to learn under John Harbaugh? And I think John Harbaugh, every year that you've seen Harbaugh coach, he is an immediate floor raiser. He is a culture builder. And Lord knows that the Giants need an adult in the room. They need culture. They need leadership to be brought into that locker room. Here's an interesting prop for those out there, by the way. The New York Giants over 7.5 wins is at plus 100. So to go 8, so just to go 8-9, you can get them at plus money. That is one of my favorite future plays. Again, I just like the foundation of their team. I think Philadelphia is going to get slightly weaker on paper. I think Dallas is going to get better. I think the Giants are going to get better. And Washington, I'm not very high on. Despite Jaden Daniels on paper coming back, don't like their defense, don't like their offensive line. I'm going to have to see Washington. I do think, ironically, though, every team in that division does have like an outside chance that I would hear for maybe contending for that division. But one of my boldest takes is this year is that I think the Giants get into the playoffs on a last wild card.
Wow! All right,
that's one of my boldest takes.
I mean, I don't think that doesn't sound incredibly wrong. Getting to see them in full swing.
It doesn't until it does.
But with a second year under their belt, a little bit more experience, obviously having Scadaboo come back fully healthy, that's gonna be very interesting.
So do you all want to hear what it? Wow, this is actually.
What's up, Dan?
Daddy Dan, what's up, baby? I just saw an order come in. Maybe it was from Mr. Jobbit, as we are looking for our second break of the show here, guys. 12 p.m. with you. You know what we have had a lot of? We've had a lot of Jersey digital rips so far today, which has been pretty cool.
Interesting. Is that the bleed over from the whole weekend? I think they all coming in at the same. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm thinking tomorrow morning.
No, it goes into the No, it's just it happens live, but it's kind of cool. You actually get to see what stats. You actually get to see who has won as well, which is kind of cool. Shannon Buffington, who we see all the time in the room, he played in Jersey in mini digital rip. Anyways, just to kind of put a pre-ball in this conversation, can you believe this? Teams to make the playoffs in the NFC this year, the Giants have the second lowest odds in the NFC,
make the playoffs,
which is at plus 265, and you have my Cardinals that are plus 2,000. But the Giants next to the Cardinals are plus 265. The Panthers are actually plus 240. So pretty interesting stuff there. I'm going to take the Giants at plus 265 to make the playoffs.
That doesn't. I mean, that one kind of sounds like a no-brainer. What do they know that we don't? Do they have a tough schedule?
Let's take a look. You know, one of my favorite things to do is for at least my team, even though I might have a different team coming up. I like just going through and doing the hypothetical win-loss, throughout the year.
Sure.
So let me ask you this. I just want you, without thinking, I'll tell you who they play through their season schedule real quick. I'll tell you home and road. Just give me win or loss. You ready?
Yeah, go for it. Shoot it.
Week 1 at home against Dallas.
This is New York.
This is the Giants schedule, yeah.
At home against Dallas, lose.
On the road against the Los Angeles Rams.
Lose.
At home against the Tennessee Titans.
Win.
At home against the Arizona Cardinals.
Win.
On the road against the Washington Commanders.
I can see that being a win.
At home against the New Orleans Saints.
See that being a win too.
On the road against the Houston Texans.
I'll say that's a push, so I'll say the home team wins.
Okay, sounds good. We'll get to that in a second. Giants on the road against the Eagles.
I still think they lose that one.
Okay, at home against Washington.
Just give them another win.
At home against Jacksonville.
I'm going to say loss.
Okay, on the road against the Colts. Den McKeon's Colts.
On the road against the Colts, loss.
At home against the 49ers.
Loss.
On the road against the Seahawks.
Loss.
Okay. At home against the Browns.
Win, because it's at home.
On the road against the Lions.
Loss.
On the road against the Cowboys.
Loss.
At home against the Eagles.
We'll give them that one.
That'd be 7-10 according to you.
Okay.
7-10, which again, I think it's probably what more people would probably lean. So I would miss the over by 1 win. So the jerseys, let's see. I got that set up for you. Thank you for playing.
All right.
Thank you for playing win or loss with Rob Hill today.
Absolutely, buddy.
Thank you. Okay, so it's Burnsy. Eric Burns closing that out. That's going to be jersey single number 10. So, Mr. Edwards, if you are out there, I know you were asking about if one of your breaks happened. Your break is about to happen right now in this jersey single.
All right.
Get that loaded in for you, buddy. Pedal up, pedal up, pedal up.
Honey hut.
Hut.
Honey hut.
Hut. Let me see here. I don't know why. Okay, just not created. All right, lovely. Give me a sec.
It's a single?
Yeah, it's not created, so.
That's okay. I'm going to just ask him to drop a box number.
Happy July 26th.
Happy.
It's what it feels like to be in this break room today. Happy.
What a day to be alive.
Only way that you can view life, right?
It's a scorcher out there, Rob Hill.
Is it really?
It's going to get really warm.
Oh, shit. All right. Wrong day to wear a long sleeve shirt, I guess. Not one of my smartest ideas. All right. Is that up on your end over there?
Oh, there. Yeah.
If not, then it should be in a couple seconds.
Yes.
All good? Okay, cool.
All righty. Let's get into the list randomizer. I see box number 27 from Den. Thank you, Den.
Thank you, Den.
Remind me again, what is the dice roll today?
That is going to be 6.
6. All right. We're going to randomize the names 6 times, put you guys in your respective divisions, and see who pulls out the win with box number 27. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All righty. Come on. Never wants to highlight all of it. All righty. Let's get down to the break scene. All right. Justin Webb, you've got the NFC North. Richard Adcook, you've got the NFC South. Eric Burns, you've got the NFC East and the AFC North. Scott Edwards, you've got the NFC West and the AFC South. Den, you got the AFC East. And Sean Alexi, you have the AFC West. Box number 27 coming out. Right there.
Awesome sauce. Good luck, everybody.
Let's see what we got. Oh man, I'm gonna stab myself with this knife.
Yeah, boy.
Have we not cleaned it? What? Oh, sorry. Oh, all right. Big new member of the UA family. Not really, but our first sponsory and signing Trey Hendrickson.
Wow.
On the big 91. That is so Raven. Congratulations, Eric Burns. Woo! Look at that bad boy.
It's an applause for your reference.
Very, very nice.
Good job.
I was gonna keep doing it until somebody got it.
Good job. Nobody got that yet?
I've been staring at you after I've been doing it.
That's so Raven?
Yeah.
Nah, get out of here, man. I grew up on that So Raven.
All right. Mr. Hendrickson.
Yeah, that is definitely worth displaying for sure. Is this your first Hendrickson with the Ravens?
Jersey, yes.
Okay.
I saw him on a retro helmet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, very
Damn,
cool. Very cool
lucky duck. It's my first Treyway. A lot of love for the purple color scheme in this show. Randy Moss, Trey Hendrickson.
Very well represented.
That is very, very cool, man. Congratulations, Burnsy. Close that bad boy out. Way to go, way to go. Run that back, though, guys. Run that bad boy back.
right, very nice. Robbie, you mind excuse me for a minute?
Hey, my friend. Yeah, of course, man. Go on, go do your thing. Go do your thing. I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown through the break room. I'll step up in Timothy's spot here and for a quick second. So yeah, guys, again, if you're just tuning into the break room, about an hour into our 12 o'clock show, Tim Shaw, Rob Hill, taking care of you guys today. We've done some great work. We've done some great things. We got a long way to go. Again, we got the diamonds for what we are rocking and rolling right now. Happy Sunday, UA team in chat. Our boy JC, welcome back, Johnny boy. Good to see you. Good to see you, my man. We just did a Trey Hendrickson jersey pull. We're looking to make some more progress here. Let us know where you guys want to continue to play, what we're feeling. Might as well just jump into this. I mean, it is the weekend, right? So John said happy Sunday, and for most people, Sunday is the weekend. Not for Tim and I, of course, but nowhere else we would rather be than here on a Sunday with you folks. So 4 headliners, 8 boxes, 3 golden tickets, 5 to go on this single for $89. Again, this is the Stash or Cash series, so you have an opportunity for any item you do win to return it back for store credit. Please keep in mind, if you do end up winning an item and you do not say anything in the chat, we will be sending your item out to you. Now, of course, you have until the rest of the day if you ever want to pop in at some point and be like, hey, it wasn't on earlier, I saw I won this, I'd like to cash this. Please do so for today's show to make sure you do it by the end of the 6 o'clock show. Again, just speaking in hypotheticals, of course. But it is a situation that we have happened before, unfortunately, where we had somebody that wanted to cash something in the day that the item already got sent. And, of course, we could not do that. So just please try to respond as quick as possible if you are a winner in one of these series coming up. So, very cool stuff, guys. Terry Bradshaw Funko Pop on the beautiful founding father signature there. 4-time Super Bowl champion, Terry Bradshaw. Obviously, everybody knows him now as his Fox Sports analyst days, but he is one of the most iconic and impactful quarterbacks ever. Now, I know he obviously was a quarterback for an all-time great defensive front in the Steel Curtain Pittsburgh Steelers, but Bradshaw was one of the first quarterbacks that was encouraged and certainly thrived with throwing the ball downfield. Again, the day and age of 3 yards and a clump of dust, that does not necessarily apply anymore in the NFL. Of course, running backs, better than ever before. But obviously, everybody sees the passing yards around the league. It is a very pass-happy league. And, of course, different game, different rule changes and stuff. But Terry Bradshaw, one of the all-time best. Speaking of one of the all-time best, Timothy, we got ourselves Mike Evans on the Retro Authentic. So, with Mike Evans on that, again, he had that very famous record he had going on, 1,000+ yards every single season of his NFL career. You need 2 things to accomplish something like that. Thing number 1, you need a whole lot of skill. Mike Evans, former first round selection, he's always had that. Thing number 2, Tim, you got to have a lot of luck and durability. And he had that. He was a very durable player, still is, but unfortunately broke his collarbone, I think in week 4 of last season, and unfortunately could not make it all the way back in time to keep that 1,000-yard record up. However, he does have a brand new home out on the West Coast for the San Francisco 49ers. And I was mentioning this in the last show, Tim. Unfortunately, the Niners, we knew all of last year they got berated by the injury bug, most notably on defense. However, their head coach, their fearless leader, Kyle Shanahan. He unfortunately got into a very brutal car accident yesterday. Does not sound like he's going to be ready for maybe even week 1. That status is up in the air right now.
It's horrible.
Prayers up for Kyle Shanahan.
Absolutely.
But speaking of the injuries with the 49ers here, what do you think their ceiling is going into this season?
I mean, coming back with all the new healthy players, or with all the players being healthy again, division or bust, I'd say. They have to be thinking that. You know, it's going to be a very interesting, very tight division out there between Seattle and LA. Obviously, all going for that top spot. I can see him doing better than Seattle. I don't know about LA yet.
Okay.
If I had to put a number on it, I would say it wouldn't be out of the question to go for 11, 12 wins. I don't think that's out of the question to say they could potentially hit that. But time will tell. Obviously, it's a long season, so.
Time will tell indeed. I think the talent is definitely there for sure. And like every single team in the NFL, a lot of luck has got to bounce your direction. But I will go on a bold proclamation here in saying if that offense does stay healthy for most of the year, I think they'll average the most points in the NFL this upcoming season. I think that they have an explosive offensive nucleus. Kittle, Evans, Purdy, Shanahan calling the plays. They got stuff all over the place for the 49ers, man.
Absolutely. Obviously, Brock Purdy coming back in a big way. Gregory, what would your cash value bill be on the Randy Moss helmet? Ours? I don't think we do that for this specific one. That is a series called the Cash or Stash, is what you might be referring to. All right. Golden tickets aplenty around here, guys, too. 4 out of 8 spots to go in that Boomer Bucks. 3 golden tickets to how about the QB room? We were talking about that earlier. I think it's all tickets that are left in here with obviously the wonderful Bo Nix and Michael Vick. 133 to get into that single. 4 headliners, 11 boxes, still 6 golden tickets out there for anybody to claim if we were to get into that one. 6 to go in that single. Heading back over to the Diamonds. Diamonds being our chase wheel spin of the day. We did have somebody buy our entire spot earlier this morning, but nothing since then. So if we wanted to try and get our names onto that list, the Diamonds is the way to go. 109 in that single, 218 in the double, and obviously 436 in the quad. Still 4 incredible main headliners along with 2 great secondary headliners as well as with Wes Welker and Chad Johnson down there in the secondary. But look at this. Look at these helmets that are still up here. Oh my gosh. This Lunar Speed Flex from Derrick Henry. I know we mentioned it earlier, but it is just so freaking cool. We need to be on theme here. Get this one out here to put next to all the other purple people eaters that we got up here in Hendrickson and Randy Moss. Obviously, a big hit earlier in the show. James Cook on the Rivalry Authentic lid out here. Very, very cold looking lid with the blood red ink. I can't get over how cool that jersey looks. Daniel Gay, hello, gentlemen. That's a great looking Vikings. Like, yes, it is, sir. Skull as well. That went to Mr. Gregory, I believe. Gregory getting into that diamonds and pulling the Randy Moss. So congratulations to him. Nick Bosa on the Rivalry Authentic, the black lid out there in San Francisco. We were just talking about them and their potential for this season. Coming back without as many injuries, coming back with a stronger core. Coming back without a head coach, but that probably won't be that long. Maybe he's back by week 2 or 3. Speed recovery, please, for Mr. Kyle Shanahan. And then Ashton Genty on the Authentic lid. Another team I think is going to make some waves out there in the AFC. That could be a really tough division out there in the West. Boom or Bucks. This is the football mixer, everybody. 7 out of 14 boxes left. That's called good ratios. 5 left to go in that double that goes for only $158. That means, yes, the singles are that cheap. They are $79 to get into a single for the Boom or Bucks. If you win an item that is not a photographed headliner, then you will also receive $100 in store credit along with the item that you do receive. Items can be jerseys, footballs, helmets, anything that can be signed can be found in here. You can find some random golden tickets too. Good idea to get into this one too, because we do have, like I said, 3 golden tickets still left in that one. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas on the Rivalry mini helmet that we were just poking around with too. Oh man, on those white helmets, that blood red marker makes it look so cool.
Yes, it does.
It just pops, doesn't it, Rob? Daniel! Emmitt Smith on the football, obviously one of the best ever to ever do it. Sign of the thing that he held most of his career. Drew Brees on the retro lid. I can't wait to pull this one out. Obviously, it says Hall of Fame 2006, so you know that this The signature is pretty fresh. This wasn't one that we dusted off from the old warehouse.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. Oh, with that Drew Brees?
Mm-hmm.
Man, how often do you see Hall of Fame 26 inscription for him? That's something pretty new that we got for him, which, by the way, speaking of, same kind of gist to go on here, but Hall of Fame induction class today for baseball.
Interesting.
For 2026, yeah.
Where are we at with that? Or is it still not
it's going on today in Cooperstown, New York. I do not know what. Hold on, Hall of Fame. Because I just want to get the class. I know Andrew Jones is a part of it. Andrew Jones, Carlos Beltran, and Jeff Kent.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Those three guys going in there. So, quick question here, real quick. Which, by the way, Daniel, I got to ask you a question. Are you in Brian Maresca's football league? Just got the welcome email from that. What's going on, DG? Happy Sunday. Which player would you want to build around at their best? Carlos Beltran, Andrew Jones, or Jeff Kent?
First initial gut wrench guess, I would say Beltran would be the guy. I think
it's close, but I would take Beltran.
He was kind of the closest thing to 5-tool as you can get.
Yep. Did either of you go to Robbie's wedding? Actually, so I had a funny story about that. Real quick.
It was yesterday, right?
It was yesterday, yeah. So I did have an initial invite for me to go, DG, but I had my brother, one of my oldest stepbrothers, Bobby. He was telling us that he was flying in from out of state. His wife is pregnant, so he kind of surprised us with that. But he's only flying in for this weekend, Tim. So unfortunately, the only day that I had to see him, because as you know, I'm here all day with you. He's flying out tonight, so I had to spend some time with my stepbrother and his wife. So unfortunately, I could not go.
We heard it was a blast, though. I'm sure. Obviously, big congratulations to Robbie out there. If he's listening, I hope he isn't. I hope he's having fun after his wedding day. So big congratulations.
I always encourage people to be here and tune into UA all the time, but maybe for your honeymoon,
you earned
after you marry. Yeah, I was gonna say
you earned it.
You got to pass. You got to pass. Which, by the way, shout out to Robbie, man. We talk about Ironmans all the time here in the break room, whether it's customers, whether it's athletes we talk about. I was talking to Robbie. Prior to him taking some days off from Friday until Monday. And he said that he has never missed really any significant time here at UA. And since I've known him, since we've started working, I've been here for almost a year now, I could definitely say that's the case. Robbie's definitely an Ironman. He's a guy that is definitely towards the top of shows played at this on the schedule here.
I'd say sheer dedication to the break room, too. Yeah. It's just something that you can see on his face. I remember driving home one day, and I saw him on his bike riding in, and he's just gunning down the middle of the road. It was gnarly, but I'm like, yeah, that's somebody who loves what he does. So
please tell me nobody else was on the road.
Oh, yeah. No, he was in the median.
How did he get here?
On his bike.
In one piece?
I didn't see the show. I was driving home.
I was gonna say I don't believe. I'd have to see it to believe it, my friend. But for Daniel, interesting question for you and I, Timothy. I'll let you take that one, man. Fantasy draft. Who would I pick first for fantasy football this year?
What? Like first? You got the very first pick? Mm-hmm. You go running back, obviously. Yeah, you know what? I mean, a Derrick Henry wouldn't be a bad choice as a Saquon. I don't hate the question. I hate being the first overall pick.
A lot of pressure.
It's the worst because it's almost guaranteed for it not to work out for you, but that's what I would go with, I think. Yeah, I think solid answer, Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry, interesting. So even in PPR?
PPR is I haven't played fantasy in so long. Dude.
Okay, I got you. So
PPR is points per
reception.
Receptions.
So again, getting a running back that has receiving, that's a
like
huge
CMC
thing,
or something.
Yeah. So with knowing that, would you still take Henry?
I'd have to think about it.
Not a bad.
What about you, my friend?
Not a bad thing at all. I mean, Derrick Henry. I mean, we gloat about his model of consistency, right? Last year, I had the opportunity to pick first for the first time ever. I took Jamar Chase. Ended up being a very, very good selection. But I would change it this year if I had the first pick in any league against him. I would go Jahmyr Gibbs. Detroit losing David Montgomery. Not replacing him with Isaiah Pacheco, but I mean, the kid's a god. I mean, touchdown scoring, catches. He's a monster on the ground. There's literally not a thing that kid cannot do. Really excited to see what his production is going to be with an even heavier workload this year.
You always go wide receiver, always first overall. Okay.
So what would your first one look like, DG? What wide receiver would you take? I mean, I'm sure Chase, maybe JSN, Puka.
JSN, Puka. Yeah, your Puka's going to get you a lot of points.
Hopefully Stafford starts tossing him a couple more touchdown balls this year.
Yeah, where does Jefferson go? It's kind of up in the air about who his QB is going to be, so.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting one.
Better be Kyler.
Or what?
I'm gonna drive to Minnesota myself.
Or what?
Hit him over the head with a hammer. So you think JJ McCarthy's your answer, huh? Interesting. Very interesting.
And then you let you go and pick him up. You have to put Kyler in the car seat.
I will drive my son every Sunday to the football stadium myself. He is my
sweetie. Buckle up.
He's my illegitimate son. I love myself. Some Kyler Murray, man. You know,
Kyler, the car doesn't start unless the seatbelt clicks.
I'm telling you right now, everybody get your jokes out. I'm telling you, Daniel knows this. Daniel, being the Vikings fan he is, Kyler Murray is going to lead the Vikings back to the playoffs this year. Guarantee.
But I think it's going to be a wild card then.
I mean, Jefferson, if you really look, Justin Jefferson last year had over 1,000 receiving yards with Max Brosmer, Carson Wentz.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say J.J. McCarthy, not top-tier quarterback talent to be nice. And he's stuck at over 1,000 receiving yards. So I think Jay Jettas, if he gets a competent guy like Kyler. Oh, look at that. Yeah, James Cook's a great pick,
That's
too.
a good answer.
That's a great pick.
Answer. Another guy that's just sneaky down there, or up there, and just, there's a big shadow in Buffalo. And I feel like he's totally fine hiding behind it. And not hiding behind it. That made it sound bad, but he doesn't mind being sneaky.
Well, there's a reason why I say that he's the most underrated superstar in the game today. So, because he definitely is. He most, without a doubt, is. Again, and a guy that, like, right here, right? We were just talking about what guys we would take first, and none of us even said James Cook. So, what does that tell you?
What does that tell you, guys? How about the QB room? What does the QB room tell you? Well, it tells you got 6 golden tickets still available.
Yeah.
All tickets. All tickets except for our secondaries.
Tickets, yeah.
Bo Nix and Michael Vick. Two of the best to do it. One of the best to ever do it. One of the best new guys to be doing it. Quarterback room. Still all those tickets available. NFC South, AFC South. Let's go. Oop, never mind. Almost.
LFG.
Alrighty. Diamonds is part of our Chase Wheel Spin of the day, guys. McCaffrey scares me because of his injury history. Fair. Very fair.
You know, it's funny. A lot of people said that last year, and look how that turned out for McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor. Won a lot of people leagues last year.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
But again, CMC, if you take him there is no bigger boom or bust fantasy pick you can make every year than Christian McCaffrey.
Yep. Here's two of the guys we were just mentioning, the Diamonds, the Derrick Henry Lunar Speed Flex, and the James Cook on the Rivalry Authentic. Love to pull both of those guys, see them go head-to-head right here in our table. We can do that in the break room if we get into the Diamonds. Not to mention, it is the Chase Wheel Spin of the day, and so far it is Jesse Gregory in there. Wes Welker and Chad Johnson hang out in the secondaries 109 to get into that break, guys. Boomer Bucks. Still 5 to go in that double. 158 to get into that one. Some of our most favorite items out here. Drew Brees on the Retro Authentic, obviously, is big up there for me. Bo Jackson on the jersey. What would his career look like if he wasn't just such a freak athlete that had to play 2 different sports?
Right.
Do you think he would have excelled more in baseball or football?
I would say football. And trust me, Bo is a very, very good baseball player. It's just, again, everybody's got their opinions. I just think it's to be more consistently great, consistently more dominant. It is, I don't like to use the word easy, but it is more common for people to be more consistently dominant at your position in football. Now, for longest tenure, I think baseball, but I mean, baseball is the hardest sport to replicate success in year after year.
But what the hardest part in baseball is hitting the ball, and he was very, very good at that.
Yeah, he was very good.
Everything else was an icing on the cake. I mean, he was fast. He played a good outfield. Diving catches. We've seen them all. But
the power part of Bo's game was definitely his best thing as a baseball player.
It wasn't football that he did get the hip injury. So.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the biggest thing that, again, he had that nagging hip injury. But again, for Bo, Bo was what he was. He was a good player. I'm not going to say that he wasn't. He was a good player, especially for the Kansas City Royals. The guy was an all-star. He was a very good hitter, which is very impressive. He actually finished top 10 in MVP voting in '89.
I believe it, man. How many? What did he hit that year?
He had 32 homers, 105 RBIs, hit 256, led the league in strikeouts. But when you're producing at the rate that he was, strikeouts don't mean as much.
He didn't care.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was. Again, the cool thing about Bo is he had 141 career home runs, which is more than I thought that he had. Yeah, 141.
Would never have guessed.
Yeah,
I mean, not that high. I would have guessed. In the 90s probably.
Yep.
Holy cow. LaShawn McCoy, Zay Flowers. Also, don't sleep on those guys in the secondary. That's a great hit. Boomer Bucks. The series is if you win a non-photo headliner, you get the item that you won. You also get another $100 back into your store credit there. So
yes, sir.
That is fun opportunities to just make your lives even better.
Boomer Bucks is really cool, man. Again, money back. We have two separate series, guys, where y'all can end up earning your money back. So there you go.
Right. Greg was kind of asking us about this earlier about the Randy Moss. He was asking what kind of cash value we have on that, and I was letting him know that's not this particular series. But Greg, if you are still watching, if you wanted to get into something similar of what you were talking about, this Weekend Warrior Stasher Cash is what is right up your alley here. Weekend Warrior Stasher Cash, four headliners left still with 8 boxes. $89 to get into the single. 5 left to go in that one. If we pull an item, it corresponds to these prices right here. 3 golden tickets and a mini helmet, $1,200. George Pickens, who's already been taken, went for $800.
Yep.
Mike Evans is still out there, going for $650. Terry Bradshaw on the Funko, going for $300, and anything else going for $200 back. So when we do open something from there, we get to ask, stash or cash, and you let us know. We'll either send it off to you, or we'll get you the UA bucks, and we'll put it back into not into our pockets, which I wish we could, but we'll recycle it back into the brace.
Our favorite type of game show setup. Will you stash or cash?
Stash or cash.
Stash or cash. And again, I think the biggest thing about that, and you mentioned the 3 golden tickets that remain, again, $1,200, right, in store credit. That is the biggest thing to see why these golden tickets are so damn important. Look, obviously the photo headliners, secondaries, hidden gems, they're all great. But any series that you see here today that Tim is going through that has golden tickets attached, guys, it can get you the best, most eccentric, most unique helmets in the entire break room in that damn locker. I saw they added a couple of new ones from yesterday as well, man. So, a lot of really, really good stuff, Tim, that we got here in the break room.
Yes, sir. Also, the coach, Mike Ditka, hanging out in the secondary.
That coach, that secondary, da hidden gems, da photo headliners.
Da photo headliners, da golden tickets. Find them all in da locker. All right. Jerseys, everybody. 3 left to go in that single. I want us to close this before the end of the show today. It's not going to be difficult. 3 left to go. $31. Let's see what we still got available. Oh, another Bo Jackson. It's another Bo Jackson in the jerseys there.
Bo's everywhere.
We're just talking about this guy in Indianapolis, Jonathan Taylor, best running back in the league last year. See if he can replicate it again with us here in 2026. Dick Butkus on the custom jersey, along with Ray Lewis. Man, can you imagine a defense with those two in the backfield? Ricky Williams on the 420 Dolphins jersey. Fred Warner and Marshall Faulk. Rounding out the main headliners, secondary headliners, Deshaun Jackson, Maurice Jones-Drew, and Chad Johnson. Boy, those are 3 names from the league.
Yeah, your all-time great cameos.
Mm-hmm. Costa says, let's run it. I think he means the jerseys. Yeah, I'm down. Let's go for it. I'll leave this up. That's what we're going for, guys. Let's close this one out. Oh, I think we did. I think we did. I think we closed out the jerseys.
Did we? Did we indeed? Yeah, let's see what we got here. Got a spot coming in. Of course, who else? John Campbell got the last 3 spots. Which photo headliner jersey would you be looking to go after if you were playing in this break, Tim?
Oh, me personally? I can only pick one.
Oh yeah, right. That's the first way you should answer that. Only one?
Oh, I can't choose between Ricky and Bo Jackson. I'm gonna have to go with Ricky Williams.
Really? Okay, very, very cool. I mean, yeah, the 420, it's super badass. Can't blame you there.
It's got 3 numbers.
I just wish we had more Bo Jackson in the room more often, man. So I'm a little bit more biased. So the thing I love most about John Campbell, man, the guy is all about action. We got Bo Jackson, but I'm going to start calling John Campbell John Action Jackson Campbell. This guy is all about.
All right.
There you go. To go with my mini smoke weed every day helmet. Yep, that's his right there. The mini from last show.
Smoke weed every day.
Every day. Every damn day. I'll get that set up in a second.
That is
yes.
Not to be a correcty fuddy duddy.
You're going
That is
to.
a midi though.
A midi.
Not a mini. It's a midi. Much more rare and much more cool.
There's nothing mid about it.
Nothing mid about it. But it is its name.
It is indeed.
Alrighty. This is single number 11? Single number 10?
Numero 11. Yes. Okay. That's going to be number 11 there. That should pop up. Do you mind just reminding me real quick, what were the box numbers for the diamond and jersey that we did?
27 on the jersey. 5 on the diamond.
5 on the diamond. Thank you. Sorry about that. Thank you, my good man.
There's only 4 on a diamond.
4 on the diamond areas, eh?
Did you see that that ump get in the way of the...
Yeah.
The what was it, the second baseman or shortstop?
It was the second baseman.
Yeah.
That shit was wild. That was wild.
Was that Cincinnati?
I tasted
Philly?
I tasted that. I think it was Philly.
I can't remember who the pitcher was. I always saw it in brief, but the pitcher was pissed. Oh, that was so funny.
Hey, that was nasty. You know what's the nastiest? Can't see numbers available.
Yep,
we got you here. We got you here in a second.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that, John. Man, you know what? You know what? To me, man, is the craziest on-field baseball collision I've ever seen. You remember the Albert Bell Fernando Vina?
Oh yeah.
At second base.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Fernando Vina is about like 5'9", 170 soaking wet. Oh my God! You don't want to run into Albert Bell in his prime. You never want to do that.
I think it might have been topped by just one guy, Mr. Kyle Farnsworth, and
oh shit, I remember.
Paul
Wilson.
The Goldberg spear
fight on the mound.
Yeah. The old Goldberg spear.
You know how much you have to piss off a pitcher to get him to charge the mound?
Right.
I don't think I've ever seen a pitcher in the batting box. Batter's box, excuse me. Batting box. What the hell am I saying?
I don't think it made it quite there.
Halfway. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. No, he started to come after and then Farnsworth was like, all right, let's do this. He got a running start. And
you seen Farnsworth these days?
Just speared him in the... No, is he looking cool?
He's spending a lot of time in Barry Bonds' Balco lab. He is
oh,
shredded. Really? Have you seen Mike Bibby pictures?
No.
And how look up Mike Bibby and Carl Farnsworth.
Very, very cool.
They are just, it's pretty ridiculous.
Alrighty, we're gonna do this 6 times, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty. Joseph, you've got the NFC North and NFC. Get out of here, randomizer. There it is. Is that populated? Yeah. Joseph, you've got the NFC North and the NFC East and the AFC West. John Campbell, you've got the AFC East, NFC West, NFC South. AJ, you've got AFC North. Kenneth, you've got the AFC South. Box number 11. Let's get it.
Sorry, buddy. Thank you for doing that.
No, it's okay. You're just sitting there looking pretty.
I try my best. I really do.
He's trying to get his ring to... Oh, where is it? You know, where's
My jewelry at it all went to Jasmine. I don't got anything left in my bank account for that, homie.
We do not have 11.
Do not have 11. All right, so John, you got dibs. You get to repick that, my friend. I'll see if that ticker is indeed updated here for you, buddy. Let's check that ticker for the jerseys. Yeah, 11 was not taken off. Okay, so our apologies, John. Please repick, which, by the way, huge round of applause and shout out to Jemai Davis. Jemai Davis, 2 spots in the Diamond Quad.
Ooh.
So Jemai gets a big round of applause for you. So go help out Jemai. Help out yourselves. Because you know what could be in that Diamond Quad? A helmet that looks very similar to that.
Ooh, think
oh
about
my God,
it.
please, I need this.
Think
I need this like a drink of water. Welcome back. Thank you.
First game back?
Bobblehead Day and his parents' first game in attendance
Oh,
since he's played.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's special.
You know how many games have we played since the All-Star break? About 10 or 11?
Yeah.
How many home runs do you think this team has hit since the All-Star break, Brad?
5? 2? That's pretty.
We were third in baseball in home runs going into the break. So yeah, we needed that.
John, Joseph, Kenneth, anybody want to call out a number? 11 is not available. 3.
Sounds good. A little Allen Iverson action. We have 3.
I got some 3 action here.
You got some,
Little Dwayne Wadey.
Ooh, I like that. Got to represent the Chicago guys. Very, very cool. Which, by the way, that's why I ended up getting engaged, because I got tired of women thinking of me as a 3 out of 10. So, you know what I tell them? Where's the ring at? Where's the ring at? All the ladies who doubted me for years. Where's your jewelry at, girlfriend?
Do you remember Shane Gillis' joke at the ESPYs?
About which particular? I actually saw
about Caitlin Clark.
Oh shit! Yeah, that was the first one that I saw yesterday. Yeah,
that is so.
That
funny.
joke was that was his best one. Dude, that crowd sucked. By the way.
Oh, the ESPY one?
Yeah,
they were.
That was such a brutal crowd, man. Like, damn.
How about this? You know, this guy didn't suck. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, from the Cincinnati hit. Thought it might say Chad Johnson on the back, but we're blessed with an Ocho Cinco. Woo!
Wow, let's go.
Look at that. Let's go widescreen for this guy.
Woo!
Big hit. AJ Reigns.
You want me to get the other hanger?
Sure, why not?
That's definitely worth it.
There it is.
Talk about a great...
Man, I thought it would say Johnson on the back. It says Ocho Cinco. So cool.
Talk about a great league cameo. You know, I love working here on Sundays because everyone here in the building is big fans of the league.
Uh-huh.
Steven loves this. You love this. We all love this.
I'm this too.
Yeah. No doubt about it.
Great hit, AJ.
Woohoo! That's awesome, dude. I think I've told you this before, my favorite wide receiver growing up. ESPN 2K5, my favorite video game of all time. Football, at least. I used to use this guy all the time in franchise mode.
Mm-hmm.
You ever play that game?
2K?
2K. Hey, look who we just pulled. League. I was just mentioning you. League legend Ocho Cinco. Trey Hendrickson as well.
I heard you need fire.
Thank
What
you,
a
brother.
good guy.
Yeah, which, by the way, you know what was such an easy play today for narrative purposes? Moody's first home run back since the break. Parents are there for the first time, and on his bobblehead day. It was, opposite field. Yeah.
All right.
Doesn't sound like a good thing.
Congrats, AJ, coming in. Love to see the good sportsmanship there. Very, very nice.
I don't know if I...
Good looking table. Very Halloween colors here.
Right? Yeah. Well, there's nothing spooky about this stuff. But I mean,
not at all.
Could you imagine being at a dude? You talk about a hell of a lunch table. Randy Moss, Chad Johnson, Trey Hendrickson, and Ricky Williams.
Right.
That's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of Ciroc at that lunch table. I'll tell you that right now. There's gonna be a lot of hooch.
It's the dream blunt rotation. Very, very cool.
So,
Man, that looks cool.
Way to go, AJ. It might be his first win here in the break room.
That true?
I believe
Is that
so.
true?
I'll have to get confirmation here, but shout out to AJ Reigns. Hey, any relation to Tim at all? Not Shaw, but Tim Reigns. Tim, man. Hey, one of the few Tims in this world that I would take over you, buddy.
Tim Reigns?
Tim Reigns, my guy.
I'm fine with it.
Tim the Rock Reigns.
Tim Taylor, you could take. Tim Allen.
Tim Allen. I'd be honored for Tim Allen as well. Love me some Tim Allen, man.
How about some Tim Lincecum?
The Freak.
Yeah.
The Freak.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Timmy Jim.
You believe that he's younger than Verlander? Lincecum? And he's been retired for what, 8 years?
Back to back Cy Young Award winner in I think 09 and 10. Man, I remember I was at I'll never forget this, like the first party I was ever at. I was in 5th grade and when he won his second Cy Young in 2010.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at a buddy's house. It was like a going away party for my friend James. And his family had buku bucks. So we had like basically our entire 5th grade. There was like a 50+ person party. It was nuts.
Oh, wow.
And they had this giant, almost like movie projector, like TV in the living room. His dad was a big baseball fan. And there was a Tim Lincecum, a complete game shutout going on. And I was like periodically like popping in and everything.
You want to hang out at the party, but you're like, but there's a...
It was one of the first baseball memories I ever remember. But yeah, Tim Lincecum, man, a guy that was, from 08 to 2011, again, in 08 and 09, I should say, when he won both of his Cy Youngs, both 8 WAR campaigns, won a combined 33 and 12 with an ERA of 2.54 over those 2 years. Problem with Tim Lincecum, I look at him, this is a pretty bad analogy, but he kind of reminds me of a Nissan Sentra having a horsepower engine, like a big-time engine, but just in a smaller body and a smaller frame, man.
That's hilarious.
I mean, the innings pitched, though, right? From 08 to eventually, this guy was a workhorse, made every start every year. He did not miss a single start for 7 seasons.
Talk about horsepower. This guy knew how to gallop.
Just gave out, man. He was done by age 30.
We're getting calls from the chat. Greg wants to close out that sports mixer, guys.
Let's
the flag has been planted. Four spots left to go on that one. Only $50 per spot. You could close up this entire break with just 200 smackaroonies.
Macaroni.
Deion Sanders on the baseball. Kurt Schilling on a who knows type item, but it is Kurt Schilling. I'm going to assume there is no bloody sock, but you know what happens when you assume. You're usually wrong, is the phrase, I think.
Something close to that.
Yeah. I'm going to guess there's a lot more baseball in that one, though, too. So
I'd hope so.
Be prepared. Oh, boy. What a great series this was. I hope we run it back pretty close to this because that Floyd Money Mayweather signing a $100 bill is so funny.
Oh, dude, that was one of the... I wasn't on one of my shows, but I walked in after and saw that. Wow. Dude, John's a badass, man. He just got asked and received. He just got the last 4 spots in that single.
He's say less, Greg.
John,
damn,
you're a badass,
John.
Bro.
Damn, all right.
This man, we always ask for closers. This guy's might have to start playing Sandman every time that he
Oh yeah.
Man, that's awesome, bro. We've been waiting.
Play some corn.
Play a little bit of corn. Yeah. So Greg got a spot, and then Michael Hall with 2, and then Brian Menzies got one as well.
All right.
That's awesome, man. Shout out to you.
Cool.
Shout out to you, boys.
I was gonna get that settled up for me.
What if I don't want to?
I guess that's your call.
Yeah. I'm the puppet master. I'm the puppet master over here.
Should we call it then?
I want to know on a scale from 1 to pissed, how pissed off would you guys be? Hold on, let me see here. Oh, I gotta change the date on this. Hold on.
Single
number 7.
7.
Seven. Give me a second to load this up.
Drop a box number if you guys are in that series.
That should be good. So only 4 box numbers to go there. Obviously, I'll put back up another single because we can still run one back. Yeah. How many Jacoby Brissett updates am I going to get?
Turn your Google alerts off. I know you want to know everything that's happening with him, but...
Dude, anytime that I whether I was, I'll give the honors to Greg.
What a gracious guy.
What a man. Yeah, dude, when I was in Cancun, when I was in Europe, I had all my noties off and shit. I feel like there's always something that happens that you miss out on, you know?
Right.
12. Gregory, rocking the multi-sport number. Good man. See if we got 12.
I got it.
He has it. He's got it.
It's in his hand.
So,
oh, Cubs win. Cubs win.
Man, yeah, I'm dead serious. You have one of the best Harry carries I've ever heard. It's genuinely impressive. It's really good.
It's just Will Ferrell's impression.
You are Will Ferrell?
I am Will Ferrell. I am the Liquor Randy. All righty. Box number 12, multi-sport. Who we got in here? Let's randomize some names. Gotta pull up where? Oh, we're all the way down here.
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Oh,
Yeah.
you keep,
If you want just like how you pulled that up with the little triple line thing down there, that's what I just do now. Because I'll highlight it green, so it'll just pop up and bring you to that.
Okay, cool. Cool. All right, these are the names in there. We're going to randomize it 6 times and get you guys into your division.
Let's get it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it over here. Bring it over. All right, going back to the break page here. Brian Menzies, Yankees, Sixers, Reds. That's a good combination.
Yeah.
John Campbell, Red Sox, Supersonics, Cubs. Another good one. John again, Celtics, NASCAR, UFC. John also with Cavs, Pens, Cheech and Chong, and the Dodgers.
Cheech.
The Lightning, Nuggets, Royals, and Chips also belongs to John. Gregory, you've got Blackhawks, Braves, D-backs, and Lord of the Rings. Michael Holt, you've got the 2 spots in the middle there. Lakers, Bruins, Pirates, Boxing, Nets, Ducks, Magic. Are you ready? Yes, yes, yes.
All right. I'm ready. Blood is rising after that. That blood pumping, boy.
I'm off my meds.
Were you ever on them is the question.
Whoa, okay. I was like, who the heck? But
What the?
it's the Kurt Schilling hit.
No.
It is. On one of the coolest jerseys baseball has ever produced. The Pinstripe Diamondbacks. Oh, bruh.
My God.
Look at that. Oh my God. I didn't think in a million years he'd be on Arizona.
Holy shit.
Wow. Ooh, I have chills.
I'm making
I have Kurt Schillings.
I'm making an executive decision here. Trey, you can Trey, buddy.
Sorry, Trey.
Trey.
You had your time in the sun.
This is how I'm treating our exclusive signer here.
He'll be represented fair enough soon.
Trey.
Oh my gosh. Gregory.
Sorry, buddy.
There you go, man. On a roll, doggy.
Wow. I mean, look, he said Tim was hyped. He said so for a reason. Greg said, I want the Braves. Now Greg is saying, I'm a Diamondbacks fan. How quick the switch is. Congrats, Greg. Nice number pick. Absolutely beautiful. I love how the new guys are dominating the breaks right now. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look, Kurt Schilling, I cannot say enough about this. Fun fact, number 38 was my first ever pitching number. And it was assigned to me randomly, but Kurt Schilling was my favorite number 38 growing up.
No Z, no Big Z?
No Big Z, even though I was technically teammates with Big Z at one point. Did I ever tell you my Carlos Zambrano story?
You'll have to wait.
It'll have to wait. Okay, you're gonna make as you're wearing the Cubs. You're not dying to know my connection to Carlos Zambrano, you shithead. So
you were in the middle of a Schilling story.
So there's no. It's just more facts that I listed off that you can look up with the click of a button. 3-time World Series champion, 2001 World Series MVP. You want to talk about dominance in the postseason? 2.24 career ERA over 19 postseason starts. Lost just 2 of his 19 postseason starts, Tim. And again, we if you guys don't know why he's not a Hall of Famer, not something I'm going to talk about on air.
It's ridiculous, though.
It is a pretty bullshit reason. Trust me, there are guys not in the Hall of Fame that have not gotten in for way worse reasons than that. And there's people in the Hall of Fame that aren't nearly as good as Kurt Schilling. I will stand on that hill. The Red Sox do not win in 04 without him. They do not win in 07 without him.
No.
And of course, the Diamondbacks. You don't want to look at the rest of that D-backs rotation in 2001 if it's not for Kurt Schilling. You ain't winning it with Randy Johnson alone, I'm telling you that.
When I think Kurt, obviously I think the bloody sock. I think guts. I think gutsy player. Always going out there. Dude, he was doing experimental cortisol shots on his ankle before in between innings. It was crazy what he was doing.
I'm assuming. Did you ever watch that '04 Red Sox documentary on Netflix?
Oh yeah.
So the video of his
which one? There's a couple of them.
The most recent one.
I think I did see it, but I'm more familiar with the 30 for 30.
Okay.
4 days in October.
4 days now. Okay. That I actually have not seen, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that.
Oh yeah, you like it?
I loved the '04 Red Sox. I think that came out about 2 years ago. The 20-year anniversary, basically, of their '04 team.
I mean, it's obviously one of the best stories in sports. So
yeah, for sure. Again, absolutely love that hit. Again, the pin, dude, like you said, the color schemes, buddy. You were not anywhere close to being wrong on that. One of the best-looking baseball jerseys ever. That was some exciting shit.
Wow,
That was some
Kurt,
exciting stuff.
fucking Schilling, man.
That is okay. So, anyways, real quick, Carlos Zambrano tiebacker. I didn't think I'd forget, would you? Little big Z. By the way, that looks really good in the product can. That's a cool setup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so quick thing on Big Z. For those that do not know, prior to my UA days for 6 years, I was a baseball broadcaster, and my first ever job that I had cracked in baseball was for an independent league team called the Chicago Dogs. First year of their inauguration year in 2017, 2018. I was lucky enough to cover them my first year. I was an intern. I was a part of their radio broadcasting team, their TV broadcast, and I also did sideline reporting as well. So I was super versatile. I'll never forget opening night. Jeremy Roenick and Chris Chelios threw out the first pitch. It's a beautiful stadium at Impact Field in Rosemont. I don't know if you've ever been there or if there's anybody in Illinois that's never been to a Dogs game. Highly recommend it. It's a great time. Anyways, it was half promotional, but it was also half serious. Carlos Zambrano that year in 2000, and I got to remember if it was 17 or 18. He was attempting a legitimate comeback to playing baseball. He signed with the Chicago Dogs a couple weeks prior to the season, and he actually donated his entire salary for the season to Chicago and Venezuelan charities.
Wow.
Which was really awesome. So about a week before opening night, right across the street, there's a Fogo de Chao, beautiful steakhouse in Rosemont. He invited all media, all staff, all players, and all coaches. He paid for the entire dinner. So he had this giant, about 50-person table, front office personnel. Didn't sit anywhere close to the guy. But again, at this point in his life, obviously, people remember him for being a very big, hot-headed guy. He's incredibly religious now.
I just think he's just anti-Gatorade.
Yeah, he's anti-Gatorade also
That's
helps
what
as
it
well.
is, yeah.
Yeah, but it was one of the coolest moments of my life, sitting at a table. Really, I was a bright-eyed 18, 19-year-old kid. And being able to sit with one of Chicago's sports greats of recent memory, Tim. Yeah. With Big Z, one of the coolest things ever.
Thank you, Rick, for getting in there and answering that question for us. Obviously, guys, John, you're going to realize this also. The other breakers in these in the chat are just as good at answering these questions as we are. Yes, you don't have to put your full business out there, John, but depending on the state you are, we ship. Obviously, nothing's gonna ship today. It's Sunday. UPS isn't on the prowl today, but
just not here.
Very rarely do we delay shipping. It maybe sometimes something could fall through the crack, but
Mailman
usually
does not deliver on Sundays.
Can usually get items one shipped out the very next day.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be receiving some big boxes, John, as you have won a lot in the last couple of days. I was driving UPS crazy.
Yeah, no, I bet. Yeah, we've literally gotten pictures from people over the years here at UA where it's like, I need my own, storage shed, my own, it's my own house for some of the items that you guys get.
Yeah.
But like you've already mentioned, free shipping, gets there quick. Again, barring any 1% situations that happen.
Right. And
you also get a notification too.
Of those. Yeah, right. With tracking and everything like that. I would say of that 1%, 90% of that is UPS's fault. So we have one of the best shipping departments in the game. So
yeah. And again, one of the top comments that we actually end up getting from
it's kind of a point of pride for us.
Yeah, no, exactly. Oh, it definitely is. Again, Tim and I, we're just the beautiful faces of the company.
So we do.
But we know that, again, we are just the people at the very base and lower level, the series creation team, the shipping team that handles things from wholesale. Obviously, the big dogs and big cats at the top of the totem pole here for us. They all set everything in motion that you guys see here, from this room to the Fanatics room to the eBay room that we have as well. We have a ton of great stuff for you guys. We've been around for a long time. We've been around since 2014. We've been doing live breaks since 2019, 2020. By the end of this calendar year, guys, we'll have over 100,000 pieces of memorabilia since we've started live streaming.
Wow.
So, again, we're just lucky to be a part of it. And again, none of this happens without y'all. So, again, like Dan said, he was kind of expecting to be on something else. I've never seen Schilling on a Diamondbacks before. That's new for me. There's a lot of new stuff almost every single week. Sometimes almost every single show I do over the course of a day that I do. Mm-hmm. There's always something new, which, by the way, guys, especially when football season inches closer and closer, we're going to be getting a lot of new names.
Oh, yeah.
Some people I already know of, by the way. Look out for some of the rookies that we got coming up that's available. Yeah, a little wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, maybe some top 10 draft picks?
Maybe. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Maybe. We've already seen 3 rookies so far. At least I have. I've seen Akeem Mayador, first round pick of the Chargers. God, who else?
Seen your guy?
Jeremiah Love.
Yep,
yes, we've seen him. And then
saw him on a mini, I think, and then
D'Angelo Ponce. D'Angelo Ponce for the Jets as well. He was on a dual sign speed flex with Minka Fitzpatrick.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty nuts. Yeah, that was a hidden gem hit too. I remember that. And
what just happened?
Jeremy Pena, 2 for 2, two home runs. He is now 9 for
both solo.
Yeah, let off the first and then one out here in the third. 9 for 12 in this series. I am done with Jeremy Pena. And I thought that Alvarez was going to be the guy that was going to kill us.
Walking around the entire sports world, obviously football is our bread and butter that we love to talk about. Haven't talked to you yet, Mr. Greatness, going to Philly. Mr. LeBron James himself.
Talk about it.
Going to be a Sixer. What do you think about that?
To be a Philadelphia 76er. Yeah, so I mean, my initial thoughts on this, look, I think it's like I said earlier with Stephen, we talked about it a little bit earlier, too.
Oh, you did talk about it?
Let's talk about it just a little bit earlier, but I mean, I don't understand.
Don't want to beat a dead horse.
I don't understand. This horse still has a couple of breaths and gallops left.
Yeah,
so.
Horses do have 9 lives.
That's what I've heard. That's the famous saying.
That's the famous saying.
I don't understand the reaction on why people are so surprised that he chose Philly. I think it's a great choice for him. I think it's the smartest basketball choice.
Well, the surprise comes from it not really being rumored, right?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it was hinted at in terms of a basketball fit, but again, everybody's thinking Cleveland, Miami, Golden State.
That's right.
Golden State, I think, was the presumptuous thing because there's all these tea leaves. Why did Draymond Green opt out of his player option? There's a lot of fishy things going on, which I'm sure LeBron explored at some point. But in terms of an on-court product, I mean, he's a guy for the first time in his career. He's going to be at bare minimum, in my opinion, a number 4 option for that team, maybe even number 5. VJ Edgecombe, 3rd in Rookie of the Year. Obviously, he's going to take a backseat to Embiid, Brown, and Maxey. But the thing that he does to complement all those guys, he's still an elite playmaker. He is still a very good rebounder for his age. And he's a guy that, again, even if a guy like Joel Embiid misses time, you have 4 legitimate all-star caliber players, 2 all-NBA guys in Brown and Maxey, that you can stagnate lineups with. Nick Nurse, championship head coach. He knows how to build proper rotations. Excuse me. I think it's a hand-me-its-glove type of fit for LeBron. And look, LeBron gets a lot of shit and a lot of hate from people in Chicago. I think this is a really cool thing. He wants to have a chance to compete. He wouldn't be staying with Los Angeles because he knows the current construction of that team, despite having Luka Dončić and Austin Reeves, there's a clear ceiling. They are not a championship contender right now with the way that team is built. So he wanted to go to a place where he can contend for championships and prolong his career. I have no problem with it. I think it's a great fit, and it'll be a cool story.
Well, all right. I guess you just said all the words. Moving on.
I was expecting you to, so copy and paste, same thing?
You said all of the words. I think you opened a dictionary. You started with A, and you didn't stop.
I'm a wordy little bastard.
No, beautifully said. I don't think it's the attempt to try to sway it into being a coward move, going to it. It's like they're not, what were they, 4th last year, 5th in the standings?
Yeah, and then they got the shit beat out of them by New York in the second round, but they came back down 3-1 against Boston.
I disagree that he's not going to be. I don't think Embiid is going to be over him as an option. I think he'll still be over that. I don't even honestly. Embiid, was the 4th guy I thought of when I thought about him joining. It's kind of he's too injury prone for him to be an actual bankable guy to be relied upon. But yeah, I mean, on paper, if all of them are healthy, whoo boy, we'll see what he can do for them youngins.
Them youngins, baby, them youngins. Them youngins, indeed. Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's, again, you and I are on the same page for that 100%. Couple questions here, or one question here in the chat. Did you guys already run the quad for multi-mixer? So whenever you see, here's the thing, which, by the way, thank you for reminding me, kind of have to assign that Kurt Schilling. So right now we're going to be at, what, one headliner and 3 boxes left, correct? Mm-hmm. So with that being said, obviously, we cannot run a quad, of course, Greg, because we do not have the boxes to do so. So at times when you end up seeing it being a 0, most of the time when you see it stuck like that, it means that we are not running a quad for the rest of the series. Because like I said, we are unable to do so. We don't have enough boxes left. A boom or Bucks double and Weekend Warrior single need some closing action.
I dig it. I agree with you, Dan. I agree with you.
Cannot agree more, homie.
Whether we can chip away at that in the last 9 minutes or so here, we do have a. I know we started a little late. We can go to 2:05.
Whatever you want to do.
We still got the Chase Wilson to do with our boy Gregory's in there. Book it, Dano.
Boom. Book or Bucks. I'm much more of a Bucks than a book kind of guy. Unless we're talking about Devin Booker, because he's money.
Rick was telling him book it, Dano.
Book it, Dano. Oh, book it, Dano. Okay.
Miami Vice.
Yeah, that's not my cup of tea.
Miami
Sorry.
Vice.
Sorry, guys. I fudged that up.
The I got confused there because we have a chips hit in there still, don't we?
Well, I don't know, but I know it's a part of the divisions.
It's part of one of the divisions. I didn't see it get pulled.
I didn't see it either.
But I didn't know if it was going to be a bag of potato chips or maybe one of the coolest shows ever.
The thing that I'm looking at, just to get into that single, I mean, $50 for a Deion Sanders baseball.
$50 to get into this one. I mean, that's so easy.
I mean, you could walk out of your house, take a few steps down your sidewalk, and see a $50 bill laying on the ground.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying, look, especially coming from me, because I would be the world's worst financial advisor, that is a good investment to make right there for $50.
One headliner left in that one with Deion Sanders. 3 boxes left total. What do we want to do? We want to do 3 singles. We want to do a single and a double. This is up to you guys. This is your break. So let me know what you want to get into. If we want to do this in today's show, if we want to fill it out over the next break before me and Rob turn it around and come back with our beautifully freckled Irish skin.
What do you say, though?
The 3 o'clock show.
3 o'clock show. Yeah, I don't want to miss that. Got that, like you said, at Central Standard Time. Then you got our primetime show tonight. We got the former prospect prodigal primetime show, and Peyton and Frankie scheduled to do that for the host and producer. Again, we do not have a late night show tonight, guys. So again, more urgency to get stuff in now. And speaking of urgency, man, Weekend Warrior, stash or cash. If that does not clear out, Tim, y'all know what the saying is. It's going to go into the next week.
Going into the next week.
Going into next weekend. That is not going to get changed. It's not going to get taken down. So, again, we got some great stuff. Terry Bradshaw, Funko. I would be playing for that Mike Evans, man. You can get $650 back on that.
Yes.
I'm expecting Dan Jabba to go running after that. I know that's not on his team, but, again, Mike Evans, a future first ballot Tampa Bay Buccaneers Hall of Famer.
How about when you can get back for those golden tickets? It's over...
It's 1,200.
It's 1,200.
Crazy.
Insane.
Could be a reason to go into the double, right? I mean, because you never know. Like that mini helmet with the 3 golden tickets, that could be an NFC West ticket.
That's right. That's right.
You don't know.
Very, very true, sir. Very, very true. Well, guys, what are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Let's see.
Plenty of stuff still available. As it sits, I'd say let's do the...
Yeah. Please do not remind us, Rick.
Rick's such a smart ass. We'll do the Chase Will spin at 2 on the dot, and then we'll hang around for a couple more minutes in case we're getting close to filling anything. But you okay?
Yeah, no, I almost just.
Oh, I see. Okay. It looked like you're scrambling for something.
Almost had a fumble rooski.
I thought you saw a mouse or something.
Have you? Has anybody ever had a fumble rooski with you on air before? Like dropped any like off the table or?
Yeah, but we don't talk about that, right?
Oh, were you the person on set? Oh, I had somebody else.
Yeah,
and I'll say it. I don't care. My first week of training, our fearless leader had a had a very fearful moment. And again, this never ever happens. It's one of those one-offs. But Patrick Mahomes went right off the table, and I was like, are you showing me what not to do?
Yeah,
I was like, it was. And I've never seen anything like that since, but it was it was scary in the time, but it's funny in retrospect.
I'm sure. It was all. We're all worked on the end.
That's just hilarious. No damage was made to the Patrick Mahomes in the making of that.
Of course not. Of course not.
Of course not.
Of course not.
Can't hurt Patty. Which, by the way, speaking of, he'll probably
a guy coming up with an injury.
I was gonna say, speaking of, fumblerooskies and injuries, Patrick Mahomes, I'm sure he'll be got a lot of him, and by the way, multiple helmets in the locker right now, guys.
Oh yeah.
For those golden tickets, more reason to go out there and get them. But he's a guy that's going to be really, really interesting going into this upcoming year, because I think he'd be the favorite for comeback player of the year. You would assume. You want to talk about?
Yeah, is that first or third?
It was first. Oh wow, he moved up on the. Throwing rocks across the pond.
He's trying to skip some stones. Yeah,
that was one of the worst. That was one of the worst cutoff throws I've ever seen in my life. You guys are the reason for Black and Blue series. Rick is. You ever look into stand up?
He's roasting us.
He's a live stream comedian.
He's crushing us.
I'm not buying all this. I'm not buying all the spots and breaks anymore. Dan, again, man, it's totally up to you, and I agree.
That's a prerogative. Yeah,
I agree. Unless you really, really are like somebody like our debut guy and Greg, who again got that Randy Moss. Look, unless you come down to the last couple of boxes and you got an elite headliner that's in there that you really want to set your sights on, obviously we are never, ever going to tell you guys how many spots you should and should not break.
No.
Dan and Rick have been here long enough. They know the ebbs and flows of things. Sometimes shows are white hot. Sometimes they cool off a little bit. But we do know more times than not that these breaks do end up happening.
Yep, we are just the facilitators, everybody. You guys control what happens in here, what boxes get opened.
Exactly.
And in which order. And in what time.
The order.
And in what part of the country.
Execute order 66. Unlimited power. Do it. Man, dude, that's a running now. Do it. I might just say that for the next 2 hours of the 3 o'clock show. Do it.
We could just.
What break should we get into? Do it.
That won't get annoying.
That's. Dude,
we're losing viewership.
That is one of the most bullshit.
Oh boy.
Watch this.
Rob, not on Kids Day. Well, that's just bad luck. Just bad luck.
You want to talk about bad luck?
That's just bad luck.
The ball was hit 112 off the bat.
Good catch. Was that Paradis? Yeah, well, that's why.
Yeah.
Isak is a hell of a fielder.
I'm going to start calling him Parasite.
We had him for a few months one year, a couple years ago.
Isak, that's right. He had a terrible
traded
second half.
We traded Morel for him.
Who's no longer in baseball. Good old lose-lose trade right there.
Yeah.
He got DFA'd by Tampa and then by Miami as well. So
I knew he stayed in Florida, yeah.
He's no longer wanted in the state of Florida.
Bummer. I really had high hopes for him.
Yeah, he's one of those guys where it's like he shines bright for a short amount of time and then just... Well, his hitting profile...
Cubs have had a lot of those guys.
His hitting profile is a lot like Javi's in terms of on a lower scale where it's like it's all or nothing. He doesn't walk. He strikes out too much.
I wanted to say you reminded me a lot more of David Bodie. In that aspect where it was... Yeah, I mean, he'd hit 12 homers in... Patrick Wisdom's kind of the same way. He's crushing in Japan right now.
A lot of guys crushing in Japan.
Yeah. They got a new Japanese baseball video game out. I kind of want to check it out.
It looks pretty good,
It does, right? Like the graphics look great.
I have an unfair advantage of picking numbers. Why would you say unfair? Because when you're in a break all by yourself, you're the only one that can pick the number.
Well,
that's what you meant?
I wouldn't consider that unfair. I consider that strategic.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's very
What do you say we do Greg's his chase wheel spin then?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's going to be about to be the Greg show again. Wow, what hell of a show. Guaranteed money back. All for himself. I'm part Scottish. Ah, okay.
The Scots have their own martial arts. It's called Fuck You. It was the diamond, so it's all these right here. It was just a single, so...
Got off the rails.
That's Mike Myers joke.
Mike Myers.
Did you ever see their... So I Married an Axe Murderer?
No.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
cannot say I have, my friend.
Well, let's get this in here.
Speaking of shout out to Rick for buying a single and John 2 singles.
He's just Greg.
Do you want to start on a number though, Greg? For your, you get to choose between 1 through 100, buddy.
Right. Greg, we're gonna spin this wheel around. What number do you want to start on? If you don't care, we can start on 1. Okay, cool. I was confused. I was hoping that I it's just Greg, right? We didn't have any other diamonds?
For the diamonds, no.
Yes,
no.
cool.
Which, by the way, good show, though. Jolly good show all the way around, guys.
Top draw. Top draw.
So speaking of cinematic references here, have you happened to see The Odyssey yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so your thoughts, without probably giving anything away to the chat, but your thoughts on the film in general.
7, I dig it.
Little Luka magic.
Yeah, that's Vladimir Radomowski.
Of course.
Radzyjkowski. Alrighty, let's spin this around, then we'll
Emily Radzyjkowski?
Something like that. Who's that he was on the Bulls for like a half a season.
Yeah. Radmanovich.
90! Alright, Greg.
Wow.
There it is, buddy.
Man knew something. Randy Moss and $90 back. You better keep your ass.
Holy cow.
Keep your ass around her. Holy cow.
Saying he had a Tom Brady as well?
No, that was John.
That was John.
Gotcha.
Who just anyway, Greg. Big day. Big day, buddy.
I want to go,
90
Greg.
bucks going into your account.
So again, final thoughts, at least for the Odyssey and then the show. What were your thoughts?
Well, let me. I sent a review to our one Ricky Widmer. This is probably probably frowned upon, but there wasn't a lot of people in the theater, so I was texting my review during the movie. But here we go. Where is it?
Here we go.
Shoot.
Good strategy.
Here we go.
Thank you, guys.
I wrote, the pacing is awful. Anne Hathaway is great. All around acting is great. Too loaded of a cast, annoying how many faces I recognize. Almost went deaf when the Cyclops screamed. American accents is weird. Matt Damon, amazing shape. Too casually speaking. Mom, dad, etc. John Barenthal should have been played by Batista. Odysseus, feel free to add some stuff. Was a stolen line from A Knight's Tale. I cried twice. Had a happy ending. I give it an A-. That's my review.
That's really, I mean, you condense. It's almost like you're reading that in a haiku. That's actually really, really condensed. Wow, kept the lead, by the way. What a catch! What a catch by Braden. No, I think A- is a very fair grade. The score, incredibly underrated. I thought the score was exceptionally good. Again, agree to disagree. I think that Christopher Nolan made that very intentional, that he wanted to do recognizable accents. He said that he was kind of tired of wanting to portraying something from centuries ago and having yesteryear British accents. There was 4 English actors that were casted in the movie, Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson being at the forefront of that. The English accents, in terms of like the actual American US accents, I understand it. It didn't bother me all that much, but the movie itself, you know what's funny that you talked about the pacing? For it being basically a 3-hour movie, I thought it moved actually. The first 30 minutes were a drag, but as soon as you hit the Cyclops, I thought it was like, I thought it picked up.
It was just odd.
Yeah, I would say like the odd in the Odyssey. I thought that.
I don't get it.
I know. Here's the thing. I didn't know jack shit about the pole. I mean, I knew obviously of it, but I didn't know the historical. I didn't have any knowledge of the Odyssey going into it, truthfully.
Oh yeah.
So, which I think was kind of beneficial because I pieced it along, of course, as it went along. I thought the casting was phenomenal too. I thought it was very, very good. Like you said, Anne Hathaway, she has to be nominated. I think Matt Damon should be nominated. I thought he did a very good job.
Yeah.
But I think the best acting performance was Robert Pattinson. I thought Pattinson was exceptional. In a supporting type of role, he's become one of my favorite actors, man. He was excellent in the drama. He was excellent in this. The Batman, I can't wait to see him next year.
The Batman.
I mean, he's becoming a lead primetime actor in Hollywood. He has been for
and what
quite
a
some time.
hunk.
What? Tally ho. Yeah, it's very, very good stuff. Doing movie reviews too while you guys are good. Yeah. First one, by the way, that I'd give it an A. I'd give it an A for sure. Kind of like you guys today. I'd give all of you guys an A.
I would too.
Hits of the show, we got 3 elite ones.
A's.
Truthfully, yeah. No, none of them from Oakland or Sacramento.
All right. Ocho. It's going to be number 3.
It's okay to do it because I'm going to do the same thing. Do it.
Randy Moss is number 1.
Ah, you.
Randy Moss has got to be number 1, man.
You stinker.
First open the day for us, and it's Randy Moss on the speed flex with the 5.
Fair enough. Shout out to Greg.
But that was tough. That was tough because we love our Kurt.
That's why he's number 1 for me. 3, 2, and then Schilling 1 because it's the Diamondbacks.
Wonderful.
Home. Purple sleeves.
I'll probably change my mind in about 5 minutes anyway. So.
Awesome stuff, though.
Great stuff. Thank you, Rob. Great stuff for you guys. We're going to turn the room around real quick. We'll be back in less than an hour if we have our say in it.
You got it, dude.
But thank you guys so much. Come back with the same type of energy